This is going to be a quick, easy dinner. The fish, Paul Prudhomme's Cajun seasoning or another brand, a little white wine, olive oil, some onions, either red or white, and fresh garlic chopped in big pieces or small, whatever you like. This is it, and it won't take long. It's delicious, and we're not using flour to saute, which I usually do to get away from it. And cooking it this way, you'll see the fish comes out, and it comes out whole, beautiful. The trouble with sauteing fish for a lot of people is after they turn it over, maybe it breaks up on them. This won't happen now. As you can see, the fillets are kind of small. I just happened to catch these in my lobster trap. Now, I'm only going to season one side with Cajun seasoning. Now, the flame is on high. Nice thick bottom skillet for sauteing. You don't have to use Cajun seasoning, salt, pepper, you want to use herbs, whatever you want. Season the fish your own way, it doesn't matter. Olive oil. You don't have to use olive oil. You want to use butter, use butter. You want another oil to use, that's fine. From this point on, the camera is going to run. You'll see the exact time it takes to cook this. The flame has been on, and now this is hot. This is very simple. You're going to put the fish in there skin side down. I'll start with the larger pieces because they take longer to cook. This is the second time I've done it like this. It worked out well. And everything else goes in at the same time. I don't like cooking the garlic too much because you lose the benefit of eating garlic when it's cooked. It's better to eat it raw, so I'm looking at it that way. You don't have to do it like that. You can chop up the garlic smaller and put it in there. And the red onions, they don't even have to cook because red onions are delicious raw. Now as you see, look at that, the fish isn't even stuck to the pan. Why? Because it's skin side down and it's a thick bottom skillet, not a thin one, and it just works easier. High flame. This won't take long. Another minute or so. Then I'm going to pour the white wine in there and cover the lid. So in effect, it's like braising the fish. Braising is cooking in a liquid. And with the lid shut, the steam from the wine will finish cooking the fish. And the lid fits very tightly over the pan. How simple is this? Now, what happened to the bones of the fish? I made a fish stock. So instead of making a fattening sauce to go with this, using heavy cream, which is delicious, I opt to make, which I'm not doing now because I've already made in the past, is a rice. I think I have rice pilaf on a video, or rice, some type of rice. Well, instead of using water for the rice, you use the fish stock. So now you're getting the fish flavor in the rice and the fish. It's a great combination. That's what I did the last time I made this. That is enough. Now we're going to put the white wine. Cover it. Now I'm guessing maybe about another 2 minutes. Lower the flame to half because we want to get that steam going. We don't want it to cook too fast and evaporate and then possibly burn. How simple is this dish? It's just another way of cooking. I like using olive oil. Some people don't. The only oil I wouldn't cook with, I would only add as for flavor after it's done, is sesame oil. And I'm going to have a little glass of white wine while I'm waiting. And I'll have another glass of white wine during the meal. What's nice about this, you know, this fish, this flounder was small, so it's similar to the size of maybe if you bought perch fillet, if you know what that looks like. They're small. Notice that, look at that. It's beautiful. And nothing, the fish isn't broken, and you don't have to turn it over to finish cooking it, which sometimes can be hazardous to the fish, breaking apart. Me, I don't need anything else. I put the Cajun seasoning because after years of working in New Orleans, I just got used to this flavor. But other than this, I could put a little, just salt. The garlic's in there, and pepper. That would have been enough. And if you like herbs, you could put the herbs. Now all you have to do is just touch the fish. I like to look at it, but I want to keep the lid on. So there's really nothing much to view. So you'll know how long this took to cook by just watching the video. I haven't timed it myself. And I'm not having anything else with the fish tonight. I'm just going to eat all of this fish, all alone. Now I'm going to take the small pieces out, because I know they're done. See, I was a little careless on that, but not on this piece. See, nice, very nice. It just smells so good. What could be bad with fresh garlic, little onion, little white wine. Now how long did this take? Wow, that's it. I'm not going to waste any of this either. Okay, so there's olive oil there. But that's a good fat. I can live with that. Put a little chopped parsley on this. It looks good, and believe me, it's delicious. Especially since the fish was just caught today. I hope you enjoy this.